how much protein do you need as a vegan? Now, this is the one thing that I see so many people get wrong. Whether you're eating meat, whether you're a vegan, whether you're a vegetarian, no matter what, how much protein you actually need. And it's no surprise that whether you're any of these things, I'm vegan myself, the protein you need doesn't change. The amount of protein you need doesn't change. If you go from eating meat to going vegan, you still need the same amount of protein. Nothing changes. So how much protein do you actually need? Well, when I was eating meat, I was told by everyone that I looked up to, everyone that I watched from YouTube in the fitness industry, I need 2 times my body weight. I need 2.5 times my body weight. And that roughly equated to 200 or more than 200 grams of protein every single day, which was unbelievably so much protein and so expensive. It was so much meat, so much chicken, and I hated it. But this was when I was eating meat. And once I went vegan, I didn't try to change my protein at all, and I found it increasingly difficult. I found it incredibly difficult to get in that much protein as a vegan. Now, one thing that I learned doing my research when I went vegan, and I feel like this isn't just because I went vegan 4 years ago. This is because I just matured more as a lifter. Like in the past 4 years, I've learned so much about lifting that I wish I knew when I first started. So this isn't something that I just changed, that I adapted to after I went vegan, but it's been part of my journey of learning more and more as I lifted for more and more, as I learned more about fitness and body in general. But I learned that you need 1.6 times your body weight in kilos in grams of protein. What does that mean? So 1.6 times your body weight in kilos, that's how much you need in grams of protein. For me, how much protein do I eat? I went from trying to aim for 200 plus grams of protein a day to now I'm aiming to hit anywhere between 140 to 160 grams of protein, in that range, which is a dramatic decrease in protein. But what's happened is I trusted the science. That's what the latest science tells you. I trusted the science. I trusted everyone who knew what they were talking about, the scientists, and nothing changed. In fact, I got bigger and I got stronger. I decreased my protein massively by 50, 60 grams, but I still ended up building more and more muscle, which showed me that this is working, this is possible. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was eating meat and when I first contemplated going vegan, I was scared that I was gonna lose muscle. I didn't think it was possible to build muscle. I didn't think it was possible to keep doing what I was doing, build muscle, becoming stronger as a vegan. Because that's the propaganda, that's what mainstream media tells you, that you can't build muscle, you can't do this as a vegan, you need this, and it's all BS. Everything that you get from meat, you can get from plant-based diet, whole foods plant-based diet. And now I'm aiming to hit anywhere between 140 to 160 grams of protein, and most of my protein comes from sources like tofu, from beans, from lentils, from soy. And I've never felt better, honestly. I can eat a lot more food, but I'll still be in a caloric deficit. There's so many foods that I can try now, so many foods that I have the freedom to try, because I don't have to revolve all my day, all my protein around meat. And that's been one of the biggest changes that I've enjoyed, is trying all these different kinds of foods. But protein, you don't need that much protein. I aim for a minimum on around 140 grams of protein. That's in the lower end. But on a normal day, I would get anywhere around 150 grams of protein. And I'm 84 kilos. So if you weigh less than me, you need way less protein. You don't need that much protein. I get it. I get why people believe that you need this much protein to build muscle, to repair your muscles, but it's not true. It's simply not true. It's not so much about how much protein, but it's so much about what the quality of that protein is. And when people say things like, oh, the bioavailability of protein and the protein isn't, it's getting a complete protein source, that's also BS, because your body absorbs protein over a day. It's not about how much if you're getting all your amino acids in one particular meal. It's more so about if you're getting your complete amino acid profile in your whole day. So let's say you eat something with half your amino acids in the morning, half your amino acids for lunch. The body is constantly digesting these proteins, so it doesn't matter when you eat them as long as you eat them. So you don't have to have a complete protein for every single meal. As long as you eat from a wide variety of sources of protein, you're going to be fine. That's all it is. It's all about what you eat in a whole day, throughout your whole day. As long as you're eating from a wide variety of sources, whole foods, plant-based, you're going to be fine. And the myth that you need to have a full, complete amino acid profile for every single meal, it's not true. Even if it were true, it's not that hard to hit. Lentils has some of your amino acids, rice has the rest. Lentils and rice, there you have a complete whole protein meal. Easy. It's not that hard. So how much protein you need? Not that much. 1.6 times your body weight in kilos in grams of protein. Now, if you want to, properly work out how much protein, how much fat, carbs you need, I have a free guide in the description box down below where you can calculate these things for yourself. And you can calculate your macros, your calories, whether you want to cut or bulk. This is all free. I have it in my little guide that I've written up for you guys. So if you click in the link in the description, it will take you to my website where you can download it. So that's it. You don't need that much protein. Just eat from a wide variety of sources. You're going to easily hit your protein goals. And whole foods plant-based is just, you feel so much better on a whole foods plant-based diet, honestly. And even though I'm eating, 150 grams of protein, I'm getting stronger. I'm stronger than I was when I was eating meat. And I want to emphasize, this isn't just because I went vegan. This is because, nothing changed. That's all I'm saying. Nothing changed. Even though I brought my protein down, my progress was still on an incline going up. Because going from a meat-eating diet to a plant-based diet, in terms of my performance, I didn't get stronger. I didn't become bigger, but nothing changed. I was improving as a meat eater, and now I just switched to a plant-based diet, plant-based protein, and I'm still improving. I hope that makes sense. When people say, oh, you're going to perform less on a plant-based diet, that is BS. But it's also BS when people say, I've done this, I've done that as soon as I went vegan. I mean, you're going to feel better. It's healthier for you, but in terms of performance, this is from my experience, nothing has changed. It's hard to also tell because I was getting stronger as a meat eater and now I'm still getting stronger on a plant-based diet. From what I see, protein is protein. And I went from getting my protein from animal sources to more humane sources, whole foods plant-based. That's the only thing that changed. My body doesn't know. It's healthier for me, but in terms of building muscle, all of that, it's still the same. So how much protein do you need? Not that much. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me on Instagram or you can comment down below and I will reply to you, but I hope this made sense.